Morning. This is Reg Mombassa and Glenn, or Glenno Smith, as most of you already know.
And this is Gina Monaco.
Hi, I'm Glenn's wife.
Yay!
We're just having a little bit of a chat and hopefully introducing our new exhibition that you're about to put on.
Yep, on the 8th of October.
8th of October.
Yeah, it's called Creatures.
Losing the war with nature.
I thought it was, Losing the War with Nature. Yeah.
Perfect.
Deservedly so.
Yes, we should be, or we are.
Well, we are quite badly and quite noticeably now.
That's right.
How did you both first meet?
Well, Glenn just reminded me it was at the Jim Woodring panel discussion that I was on some years ago because unfortunately Robert Crumb was supposed to be on it, but he got cancelled.
Properly, one of the first proper cancels. Yeah. And then also, because of the Biennale festival that I'd been putting on, I contacted Waters Gallery and we met and had coffee.
That's right, yep.
That was a great day.
And then you guys met just recently again at the other show that you had not long ago at Redfern.
Yeah.
Oh, with the that Rug pop-up, yeah.
Yeah,
That was fantastic.
I think that was the show maybe where I thought maybe we could collaborate, maybe we could do something together.
Yeah, I think that's where you brought up the idea,
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, and then as things had it, COVID hit and everyone was at home, so we couriered stuff back and forward.
It was appropriate for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And that's how it all came to be, I
Pretty
suppose.
much.
Through COVID, you guys got together and collaborated and worked hard while everybody else was watching Netflix.
Actually, Glenn worked hard. All I had to do was draw a relatively simple drawing on the linos.
But as I said,
then Glenn's done all the carving, which is the hard work.
But
really.
Reg has created this universe that most people would
So
would
what
understand.
exactly happened? You gave Reg a blank
Yeah, so
lino?
I prepared the lino, and then Reg drew upon it, and then I carved it.
With a felt pen, you know.
Yeah, felt pen directly onto the lino, and so I just did my own interpretation of the illustration, and then inked it up and printed it downstairs here. And they look great. The lino's black ink on beautiful paper. That's what I like. But we took it to the next level, which is sort of something I've been doing for Mambo lately, which is taking linos and then adding colour.
Yep. Digitally.
Digitally, and printing those out onto really nice paper. They look really cool. We're actually just signing those today. Yeah. So I'm at the Griffith Studio and Graphic Workshop. This is my happy place. I'm in Barbara Valley at the home of Pamela and Ross Griffith. This is where the collaboration was with Reg's universe brought together with my style of carving. So this is slab of lino. I prepared it and then Reg drew upon it. Next step, actually carving the lino with these old-fashioned lino tools, the ones you probably used in high school and put V-shaped cuts into your hand. Printing is a very temperamental sort of thing to do. It depends upon ink, pressure, humidity, all sorts of things. But using this, a lot of those elements can be tamed. I love this machine, it's really, really great. It weighs a ton, it's fantastic, it's hydraulic. And I've learnt to love to use it, and I dance with it all the time. It's got the right rhythm. Left to my own devices, I can print very, very quickly with this. And I get to do lots and lots of prints thanks to Pamela and Ross. Black and white, it's very unforgiving. It either looks right or it's wrong. I actually like the little mistakes because you know that a human's actually made it.
So I just wanted to ask you too, like, I know that you're both in bands. How does the collaboration kind of like cross over into your music and, you know, and...
Did you do music first or art first?
Well, I did art. Well, I did art first, really, because I drew
yeah.
from, as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
As a 3-year-old child, I drew, assiduously, and so I didn't really, I tinker around on my mother's. Had one of those weird little electric organs when I was a kid, but I didn't really start playing music till I was about 15. I got an acoustic guitar, so the art came first. But I mean, being in a band forces you. Well, it doesn't force you, but if you're artistic, you're going to start doing record covers and posters.
Flyers.
Yeah, posters
and flyers.
Yeah.
And so that led to me doing more graphic work, even though I was a fan of, the only art I really knew as a kid was comics, and I loved comics.
Exactly the same as me, yeah. But that's great. I mean, that's the thing. You have a gig. Actually, most of my favourite artists were people that were in bands.
Well, heaps of the English bands came out of the arts or tech college or whatever they called it in England at the time, and Stones and the Beatles and some of their members went through those kind of things. So well, that's good. Good.
Well, that's when I was at art college. That was the thing that was always mentioned to me that this man had done what I was doing, and disparagingly saying your surfy art won't get you anywhere. Maybe you'll work for Mambo one day, and
there you go.
And I did, and I was like, and I was almost being groomed as a future Mambo person like Reg. But I felt good actually. I took really they were trying to make me feel small, but I was going.
Of course.
I don't mind at all being compared to someone like Reg. I mean, yeah, but
How was your art perceived when you first started?
Oh well, I mean, I tried a couple of galleries before. I had a friend that knew Frank Waters and knew the gallery, and I loved that gallery. I'd already been going to openings there with friends who are artists that didn't show there, but knew of the gallery because it was a
free food as well.
Cool, yeah, free. It was a cool.
Wine.
It was a very cool gallery at that time in the early '70s, and so I was delighted that this friend Neil Evans, who was a conceptual artist at the time, actually, he also paints, and he ended up exhibiting at the Leg Gallery and then the Waters Gallery. But he took me in and introduced me to Frank, and Frank gave me a show. It was the first show. It was a group show, but I had at least more than half a dozen works in it, and Patrick White bought one, and a couple of his friends bought stuff. So that was very encouraging for a young artist.
That's fantastic.
So I was sort of, vaguely, partly approved of by the fine art world. But I mean, I think to some extent, some people in the fine art world think I'm, just a t-shirt guy and don't take me seriously or consider me as a real artist. But I don't care.
I don't think they know much anyway.
No.
Who cares about that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just do what you do and hope that someone likes it.
So, with your show that's coming up, what are people going to expect? Like, what would they encounter when they walk in?
We've made 14 artworks, black and white linos, and then we've got the coloured version of those as well. We've done some yardage, some really beautifully printed yardage, which could be used in any way that you want. It's going to be sold by the metre.
I would like a dress out of that.
You will probably get a dress. You'll see the dress probably.
So there's some reasonably pleasant images and some slightly unpleasant ones.
Yeah, just like life.
As always.
They work really well. I was quite impressed with the collaboration. I didn't know what to expect, but the final result's beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice mixture.
Thanks to Glenn, he's done a good job of carving the.
Oh, thanks, Reg.
So, how many editions have you got?
There's 20 of each.
Well, that makes it highly collectible,
yes.
doesn't it?
Well, of the linos, yeah, there's only 20 of those,
and 100 for the digital.
100 for the digital
versions of the lino, the coloured digital versions of the linos. Yeah.
So, when does the show open? And where will it be?
Okay. Well, the actual opening day, the celebrations, the Young Henry's beers and the frivolity will be Saturday, and that'll be 12 till 6.
Saturday the what?
Oh, Saturday the 8th of October. Yeah. Come along. Come to the opening, or just come along during the month. It's up for a full month.
What gallery is it going to be up on?
Oh yes, Rogue Pop-Up, which is my gallery well, it's not my gallery. It's Diane Larter's gallery. She runs it. She handled my stuff at Waters for the last 20 odd years. So
and that's in Redfern.
That's in Redfern. It's in 130 Regent Street.
It's wonderful. It's
very
wonderful.
accessible by train or transport.
Yes.
Yep. And if you're lucky, you can get a park somewhere in the area.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
And who's it sponsored by?
Oh, it's sponsored by these people. And then we could put the sponsors there. What do you reckon? Hey!
Anything else that you'd like to add to our little conversation here?
Oh, it's been a pleasure working with Glenn, and he's very easygoing and hardworking, and
that's why I married him.
That's right. You did well, and he did well too.
Yeah, I certainly did.
Thanks. Look forward to seeing it all up displayed, and it's going to be a fantastic show, I'd say.
I think we're on schedule. We're just about got it all done. We've just got to get stuff framed now.
Yeah. Thanks, Gina.
You're welcome. Thank you for letting me interview you. I've been a fangirl of both of you for many, many years.
Oh, well, thank you.
No worries at all.